The Australian Museum in Sydney off of Hyde Park is the nation's very first and is filled with a ton of really cool stuff. The first section you're probably going to enter is going to be on wildlife. There's a bunch of different animals, but it does primarily focus on Australia, so you're going to see things like koalas, kangaroos, wallabies, and Tasmanian devil. And of course, Australia's greatest foe, the emu. There's also a lot of history on the Aboriginal people. In this room, there was a lot of different artifacts that they would use when they would be fishing in the harbor. It also goes on a lot about the spiritual connections they had to the country. If you go upstairs, there's going to be more Aboriginal art and history, as well as information on the Australian slave trade. If you need a snack at any point, they do have a little cafe. The Birds of Australia room was very impressive, as the country is actually home to a very wide variety of different kinds of birds, so you can take a look around at all of those. And of course, we can never forget our friend, the bin chicken. Moving on to ancient birds, the dinosaurs. What makes the exhibit here so unique is the T-Rex autopsy that was created and donated by National Geographic. Unfortunately, the surviving Australia exhibit was closed, and this absolutely broke my heart. But it should be reopening later in 2025. The museum overall is actually not that large. It only took me about an hour and a half to get through. A major perk is that it is free. They do sometimes have paid exhibitions. Otherwise, you can just walk in to see everything else that's included. If you're visiting Sydney, this is one that you definitely don't want to miss.